We're at the halfway point. As you can see, the two front doors are vinyled. There was a, again, I have to seam it here. Now you're looking at, what you're looking at right now is just simply the layout, you know, more or less. I've got everything on there. I've got all the basics vinyl down, but I haven't done all the detail work. So I've still got to go and pull all this around. But all the detail is there. You know, like I said, all the bottom piece here is done. You know, as you can see here, this, again, these are harder than hell to do. You know, these corners and all that stuff. This corner up here, and as you, I mean, if you look at this, I don't know if the camera's going to give us a detail, but it's a shadow. But you can see the right there. You see that stretch? I mean, you know, I tried my best to get rid of all the stretches and stuff, but they're going to show up sometimes. But as you can see, this is see how much tension is on here right now in this corner, just to be able to get that. But you know, there are going to be some areas where you have no choice. You know, this is going to have a little bit of a stretch around this corner here. But in general, this is what it looks like. I'll actually show you a video a little later in this presentation. I'm going to show you on the rear doors. I've actually used the front doors as my test pigs. You can see that there's a little bit of, in this right here, you can see it looks like wrinkling or something in there. Now the camera, of course, is going to show it up even worse than it really looks. But what it is that the contact cement below it, you know, even if you try to spray it on as best as you possibly can, it has a tendency to be lumpy. And when you're pulling something as hard as you're pulling on this material, to try to get it around certain corners, that's going to show up. One of the things I don't necessarily like about this particular vinyl, this vinyl is what they call a four-way stretch, is that the actual vinyl material is extremely thin between the backing, you know, and the top layer. And so when you pull on this really, really hard, it actually shows up. Now, these areas here, which are, like I said, they kind of look a little lumpy and stuff, and they're actually less than what you think. It's just vinyl has a tendency to show, you know, all evils. But what'll happen is over time, this will settle down flat because the heat in the car and stuff like that, the contact cement will actually sit down flat, and once it starts to all the vapor material goes out of it, it'll get better. Plus also, when I go to do a vacuum pull on this thing, once they're done, I'm going to put them in a bag, I'm going to pull them. That 14 pounds per square inch is going to put a lot of pressure on this areas, and it'll make it look really good. But before I even install these things, I'll probably leave them out in the sun and let the sun get to them, and, you know, and warm them up. But it is difficult not to have you know, have a perfect surface. I've tried for years to come up with the only way you can do it is like if you have padding, some sort of padding underneath it and stuff. But in general, you'll have a, you know, this one here has been sitting out in the sun. You can see this is starting to look a little bit better. You know, and again, it's just part of vinyling. It comes with it, no matter how much you try, you can't get rid of it. So anyway, I will endeavor on and get the rear doors taken care of, and then we will, like I said, I'll show you some basic tricks when you're vinyling on the rear doors.